Good afternoon, guys. I just want to bring you a quick video with regards to how I have my battery set up on my NNN dump trailer. I'm also going to do a demo on testing the amount of times we can dump approximately 2 cubic yards of material before the battery is depleted. So here we go. It's presently loaded with my mini excavator, but I'll be dumping that shortly for the demo. I just want to show you how the charging setup is, how I've set it up here. So basically you have the stock Eagle charger that comes with the dump trailer. It's a 1.5 amp charger, which is really slow, or really low amperage, which is fine for long-term charging. And I've also set up a solar panel. Sorry, before we move on, it's a 3-prong outlet here that you can plug into an extension cord. I've set up a solar panel. It's a 100-watt solar panel with a Coleman Control 7 amp max charging capacity, and I've had this work on and off for my battery, and I've affixed it here with double-sided tape. So where I store my dump trailer, I don't have power, so I throw it on the solar panel just as a maintainer, and this will turn green when it's been fully charged. Now I've swapped the solar panel for the extension cord, and basically you just missed it, but this light here was yellow, indicating it's charging, and then it just turned green, meaning the battery's at full capacity. And I know this because I had thrown it on this trickle charger at a 6 amp charge for roughly 10 hours, and when I got home it was I had the green indicator showing it was fully charged. So why the solar panel is indicating that it still needs to be charged is kind of a mystery to me at this time. The solar panel has a 10 amp fuse here, so that's something you need to check from time to time. And the onboard charger does not have a fuse. And the last charging mechanism is the 7-pin wire harness, which draws electricity from your vehicle, and that has a 20 amp fuse here, and that's something you need to check from time to time to see if it's still connected or not. If it's been burnt out, it will not charge your vehicle. Your truck will not charge your vehicle, and I discovered that recently. So having discovered the burnt fuse, I contacted the Kubota dealer, Huck Bones, in Cobden, Ontario, and I asked them if they were having any issues charging their batteries on their NNNs. The technician told me there that as a matter of good practice, you should unplug your 7-pin connector from your motor vehicle while you're dumping, as not to draw too much electricity from not only your battery, but from your vehicle itself. So by unplugging the 7-pin connector, you will not draw more than 20 amps. You won't blow the fuse. You won't blow any fuses in your vehicle. And you'll know that you're dumping or lifting the telescopic cylinder exclusively with the battery power. And here we can see that we're using, this is the stock battery that came with the NNN dump trailer, a Cyclone Deep Cycle battery. And here are the numbers. Here are the numbers that are on the battery. I really don't know completely what they mean, but the higher the numbers, usually they mean the more capacity the battery has. And this is an indicator here that your battery is still in good health, referencing the chart here. I mean, I've been on Google and I've looked up these numbers. I simply just can't remember them. I have too much on the go. But I've explored getting a larger capacity battery. That'll be contingent on how many dumps we get during our little experiment. This little battery indicator is also aftermarket. I ordered this one from Amazon. Another piece of feedback from the tech was really just keep your dump trailer plugged in at all times when you can to allow maximum operating use. And the reality is these batteries do have limitations. Bringing the dump trailer up and down does draw a lot of amperage, and it just has a limited capacity. So we'll go and do the test shortly, and we'll get an idea of how many dumps we can do on a full charge before we have to recharge the battery. And that gives you an idea when you're renting the trailer how many dumps you can actually do. Okay, so I just took a few minutes and loaded my dump trailer with approximately 2.5 cubic yards of material. And if I've done my math somewhat correctly, each scoop is about 1.5 yards, and I've done, I believe, 45 scoops, and they're heaping, so 2.5 to 3 yards of topsoil. And we're going to use that volume and to demonstrate how many tipping loads we can do. I'm going to keep the back gates closed so I don't have to refill it every time, and we'll see how that goes, and I'll demo that right now. And before we move on, like I said before, I've disconnected the trailer 7-pin harness from the truck, so we'll know that it's a true test exclusively on the battery capacity, and we don't risk the chance of drawing too much current, blowing that fuse I was talking about earlier. I'll show you the amount of material. Here we have it. I've just loaded it from this nice pile I have access to. Not my cleanest work, but I'm in a rush and I'm trying to get this video out for you guys. So I've just counted, I think that was 6 full up and downs with 2.5 to 3 yards of topsoil. I'm just going to give the hydraulic engine pump, a little break so it doesn't overheat. I mean, I don't think it's fair to say that you're going to dump 6+ times 3 yards of material in sequence like this. You're not. You're going to go like load up, dump, and there's going to be a break. So I don't want to damage my equipment. I'll give it 10 or 15 minutes. I got some greasing to do on my excavator, and then I'll finish up and run this battery dead. And there may be people out there who say don't run your battery dead, but I'm doing it this time. I want to prove not a point, but I want to show really how a renter may use the dump trailer. They're going to use it until the battery's dead to do what they got to do. So if I got to spend $250 on a new battery for this test, so be it. So we'll check in a few minutes once things have cooled down. Okay, we're going to continue the test. I think we left off at number 6. We're going to try and get 7 dumps. All right, guys, I'm gonna kill it there. That's 7.5, almost 8. And I just don't want to completely mess with my battery. Although I did say I was ready to spend $250. I'd rather not if I don't have to. And we can see that this is the end of life on the battery. So what we have here is 2.5 to 3 cubic yards of topsoil. It's moist, kind of on the dry side in terms of being able to figure out how much weight that is. And we were able to do just shy of 8 full dumps on a full charge. So that's what you can expect to get out of one of these things. If you need more dumping capacity, you'll want to bring a spare battery or plug it in as much as you can on an automotive charging battery, because like I said, the onboard charger is only 1.5 amps, which is going to take overnight to get that battery fully charged. So once again, that's the demo of the battery capacity on the NNN 6x12 tandem axle twin 5,200 pound 10,000 gross vehicle weight rating dump trailer. And I hope you enjoyed your video. Thank you.